Grand Rising. Today is Wednesday, December 27th, 1442 on the ancient moon calendar, 1443 on the ancient sun calendar, and 2022 on the Greco-Roman calendar. Empire State of Morocco, United States for America, Moorish National Republic Federal Government, Societas Republicae e Americanos, Moorish Divyne and National Movement of the World, Northwest Maxim, Northwest Africa, North America, the North Gate, and the adjoining Americana Islands, Temple of the Moon and Sun, the true and de jure natural peoples, heirs of the land, Islam, I self, law and master. Empire State of Morocco, Universal Sovereign, Original, Indigenous, Natural, Divine, Affidavit. Sovereign Governor, Sovereign Attorney, Sovereign Chief for State, Sovereign Mayor, Sharon Ann Piet Johnson, in capitalisation nolo pro persona, in red ink, in propria persona sui juris, in propria solo, and in propria heredis. All rights stand and remain standing into perpetuity. This is a sovereign living ancient Moorish American Moroccan Article 3 consular court action. I am the sovereign living justice, Sharon Ann Piet Johnson, in capitis diminucio nolo, in red ink, in propria persona sui juris, in propria solo, and in propria heredis. My sovereign appellation of nobility is Shasha Ann Bey, and my matrimonial appellation is Sharon Ann Martini. Both are in capitis diminucio nolo, in red ink, in propria persona sui juris, in propria solo, and in propria heredis. All Moors hereby place our full faith, trust, and credit in the people who are the sovereign, original, indigenous, natural, divine, living, ancient, de jure, Moorish National Republic Federal Government, Moorish American Consulate, and Universal Moorish American Consular Court. Whereas I and all Moorish Americans are the sovereign, universal, original, indigenous, natural, divine, de jure law and government on our ancient, holy, sovereign, ancestral, inherited lands at America. We are ascendant spiritum, returned alive. We are the ascendants of the great pharaohs of Kemet and of the ancient Moabites and Canaanites. We are the solvent creditors to all nations at earth. We are the executors, trustees, ministers, claimants, heirs, possessors, and beneficiaries of our own vast estate. We are truth, we are love, we are peace, we are one nation, one empire, and one God. We hereby accept our sovereign ascension at this point in time and at all points in time, non pro time. Whereas we are the sovereign governors, sovereign attorney generals, sovereign chiefs for state, and sovereign mayors on our land. We are many original indigenous sovereign governments and nations who are one to include the de jure Moorish National Republic Federal Government, the Moorish American Consulate, and the sovereign Moorish American Consular Court. We are exercising sovereign personam jurisdiction, sovereign territorial jurisdiction, and sovereign subject matter jurisdiction over all matters, space, and time. Whereas we are not a part of the capitalism system, all systems, capitalism system, are subject to us. All on our land is a resource for use by the sovereign Moorish American government at our will, as we are the creditors to all nations on earth. Whereas we are always and only in the jurisdiction of our ancient ancestral inherited estate at all times, non pro tempore. Whereas our sovereign governmental obligations include making and enforcing the sovereign supreme law for the land, setting captives free, captive pardons, commutations, parole, travel, possession of ancient burial lands, and uplifting fallen humanity, among other sovereign obligations as we so proclaim. Whereas we are the rightful possessors for all land and all property, all natural resources, and all commerce that was falsely presumed abandoned, as there is no abandoned land, no abandoned property, no abandoned natural resources, nor any abandoned commerce on our estate. We proclaim salvation and sovereign salvage for all land, all natural resources, all commerce, and all living beings. Additionally, all land at America is ancient ancestral burial land, as well as all was hidden and is now revealed to all. Whereas our sovereign right to our ancient ancestral burial land is unalienable and inalienable, we are enjoined with our sovereign living lands, burial mounds, and ancient buried sites. We hereby save and salvage our own vast estate, for we are the salvation for our lands. We have already begun praying on our land daily, therefore we hereby access all our lands and all our properties, natural resources, and all commerce without the United States. Our missionary work to uplift fallen humanity shall continue, and our pray time shall not be disturbed for any reason. We hereby exercise all sovereign rights with access to and dominion over all land, all natural resources, and all sovereign commerce. We are the law, and we are the government. Whereas the Moorishe American flag shall fly publicly at all territories on our land, no quotum. Whereas the American Provost Marshal has been notified. All sovereign, original, indigenous, ancient, divine Moorishe American autographs affirming this, and all sovereign, original, indigenous, ancient Empire State of Morocco, and the de jure Moorish National Republic federal government documents are on the public record. Ancient Morocco, North Amexem, Northwest Africa, the North Gate, Turtle Island, Gaia, Midgard, Earth. Chronos time immemorial into perpetuity. Ego sum, Sharon Ann Piet Johnson, Justice Vizier Minister in Capitis Minucio Nolo in red ink, in propria persona sui juris, in propria solo, and in propria heredis. This sovereign justice stands as law. This sovereign justice stands as law. And in the language of our ancient ancestors, Amen, Amen, dico vobis, quaecumque aliveritus super terram erunt ligata et in caello, et quaecumque solveritus super terram erunt soluta et in caello. Amen, Amen, dico vobis, quaecumque aliveritus super terram erunt ligata et in caello, et quaecumque solveritus super terram erunt soluta et in caello. Amen, amen, dico vobis, quaecumque algeberitus super terrum erunt ligata et in caello, et quaecumque solveritus super terrum erunt soluta et in caello. Court is adjourned. My lande, yes, sir. Peace and love.